Wanna shake the ground, wanna break away, let loose. I'm tired of waiting, gotta make that move. All the neon signs, now they shout to me and you to write our story. Wanna shape.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Melissa and I'm thrilled that you chose to take the time to stop by. For those of you who are not new, I am back. We are, for the most part, moved in-ish. You know, there's just always things that you still want to do and that you're waiting on the husband to have the time to do, but for the most part, we are in. And I am ready for fall, and I am so excited to show you my porch. And I just want to thank you so much for the patience that you have shown me in our transition to Kansas City, and just, you know, supporting me through that, and having the patience during the time that I was not able to do videos. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart for that. So yesterday was the first day of fall, although in my book, the first day of fall is actually September 1. I joke with my husband about that, and he gives me such a hard time, but fall is my absolute favorite. I love it. And so I always look really forward to decorating and baking and all of that kind of stuff when fall rolls around. So I'm excited to show you my porch today. A lot of the stuff that I'm using this year I had last year on my porch, and so I was able to refurbish most of that, but I did pick up a few extra things to stick out here, and I will link as much down below as I can. Some of it's DIY, so obviously that I won't be able to link, but I will explain everything so that if you are someone who likes to do DIY stuff, then you can go ahead and make that yourself. So I'm going to turn the camera around and I'm going to do a walkthrough of what I have on my porch. And as always, if you guys have any questions, then leave them in the comments below and I will answer those for you. So here is the overview of what the porch looks like. Down below here I have some mums. The 4 of them here are not quite yet blooming, which is okay because then that just means that they're gonna last a little bit longer. I've got white, red, and white, and then over here I've got white, red, and white. And then right up here I have got this little lantern that I found at Target on clearance when they were getting rid of all of the summer things. So I don't know if it's still in your Target. I don't know, it's hard to say. They might have some on Target online, I'm not sure. It got a little bit wet the other day during the rain, so I need to get the rust off of that. Down here I just have some candles on timers because I absolutely love timer candles. We should buy stock in them. And then down here I just found these little kind of, I don't know, I guess they're supposed to resemble hay, but they're just little pom-poms. And then around here I have a black planter box, and this is a DIY, and I will go ahead and stick a picture right here of what these pumpkins looked like when I purchased them. I got them from Michael's, and they were, I want to say $24.99, I think, but then they were, maybe they were $29.99, but then they were 60% off. And so what I did was I just taped off the stem right here, and then I spray painted the pumpkin itself because it was extremely yellow. And you'll be able to see that in the picture that I put up. But I just went over it with 2 different colors of spray paint and was able to get just a really pretty, you know, white, like a normal white pumpkin would look. And it's not, you know, like all shiny. A lot of times the pumpkins that you buy in the stores, they have that really shiny look and you can just totally tell that they're fake. So by spray painting it, I was able to get just a really natural look. So that is what that looks like. And then over here I have pretty much the same thing going on. Not pretty much, but exactly the same thing going on. My little planter, or my little lantern got cracked the other day. And I like it too much to swap it out, and it's not like to the point that it's shattering, so I'm just gonna leave it there. And then here is the other pumpkin that I did. And what I'll show you here, this is what I mean. I work with what I have, and I try to do it in a way that is cheap. So this is my planter box right here, and it's totally empty. I took just an old black like pot, flower pot, just a plastic one that I had laying around, and I tipped it upside down and I stuck it in my plant, or my pot. And it's flush with the planter box. Then what I did was I just drilled a hole right down in the middle. I purchased these ferns from Michael's as well. Nope, I'm sorry, it was Hobby Lobby. And I just came to the base of them and flattened them out all the way across so that they were flat against the box. So it looks just like this. I just, you know, they come in like the little bunches, and so I stuck the bunch all the way down. And so it's, you know, sticking out the bottom so that it doesn't move or whatever. And then all of these are just flush. And my pumpkin is the perfect size that it just sits right on top of that and looks awesome. I love it, and it was super duper cheap to do. You know, I pretty much had everything except for the ferns, and those were $12.99 and half off with my coupon. So it's awesome. I'm getting a really big glare, I think, on the camera, and so this looks extremely white, but it's not quite as white as that is showing up. And then over here I found these little twinkle lights at Hobby Lobby, and they were $4.99, 60% off, and those are on a timer as well. And then I just have this pumpkin down here that I got a couple years ago. I don't even remember where. And then this little fox down here I found, I want to say that little guy is from Hobby Lobby as well. And I did get him this year. And then I just have some of this wood that we brought from Denver that I used last year, so I've got that in there. And then here's my little bench that I have also had for quite a while. Somebody asked me in another video, and I did reply back, but I got it a couple years ago at Target in their you know, like clearance, the same as the lanterns. It was just in their clearance section after summer, and so I picked that up for super cheap. Down here, this is just a scarf that I've had, but I got it in the dollar section at Target last year. So I just crumpled that up down below, and then just have a pumpkin that I've had for a couple of years. This right here I got at Target a few years ago, but I know that they still have them because I saw one there today. And then here's my chalkboard that I love having. Oop, there we go. My chalkboard that I love having outside. I always try to put, you know, different sayings on here for the certain season that we're in. So autumn is a second spring when every leaf is a flower. So just wrote that on there. Normally I stick this on a timer as well as the other ones that are off beside me here, but I have not found my timer yet. And what I mean by timer is you plug it in over here into the outlet, and then everything plugs into that and it turns on and off at a specific time during the day. And then that way you're not, you know, just using electricity that's not necessary during the daytime. Then down here, I have my Hey There pumpkin because I am obsessed with everything pumpkin. And so I found this on Etsy, and I will link that down below so that you can get your own if you're interested. This rug right here, I just picked up at Target. Let's see, we were already here, so it would have been like August, the end of July, beginning of August, so they may still have them there, I'm not sure. Right here I have some more pumpkins, and those I will also put on a timer right over here in this outlet so that they just turn on in the evening. And then I've got another lantern in there with candles that are also on a timer. And then my harvest sign. I made this 3 years ago. It was super duper easy. I just bought the board and then just took stencils and stenciled it out, painted the letters right here, and took some sandpaper, kind of roughed it up a little bit, and some chain that my husband had in the garage, and just kind of beat it up with that a little bit more to just kind of give it a really weathered look. And I like it. I have another one for Christmas that you'll see in my Christmas porch video later on, but they're just super easy to make. And then here is my wreath. And again, it was really easy. Friends, it's so easy to just find inspiration and do it yourself with not a lot of effort. If you just find ones that, you know, are simple and elegant, and it doesn't take a lot, but it costs a lot less, generally speaking, to just make your own. And so I already had this wreath part right here, but they do sell them at Hobby Lobby. And then I purchased the cotton sticks, and those were from Hobby Lobby as well, and I want to say they were $6.99, but then they were half off. And so I just stuck those right in there. And let me see, can I show you? Not really, without totally taking off the bow, but you just kind of stick them into this stuff right here. That's why I love these wreaths, because they're really easy to work with. Because if you're buying picks, you just stick them into, you know, the open sections, and it makes it really secure. And so what I did was I just stuck that in there, all of the cotton, and I put some coming out this way and then some coming out the bottom. And then I bought this, and it's also a pick from Hobby Lobby, but it's a little bit larger, and so that's what you can see down here. So see, it's pretty good size. It comes all the way down here, but I just stuck it in these little holes, and it's really secure. And I snipped off a couple pieces from that to have come out the bottom as well. And then I found this feather ribbon, which I think is gorgeous, from Hobby Lobby. And then I just paired it with, what do I want to say, burlap, the burlap ribbon as well. And then just took a piece of burlap ribbon, folded it in thirds, and that's how I made my bow. And then I just tied the bow right there to the back, and then just kind of weaved the remaining fabric from the tie just into the back of the wreath. And it was super simple. I mean, it literally took me probably 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes at the max. And I'm really, really happy with it. And then I just have it on a Wreath hanger. What I do want to tell you with the hangers that I do is underneath here. Let me see if I can show easily. Probably not. Right there. If you can see that little circle part right above where my thumb is, that is one of those felt pads that you put on the bottom of like chairs if you have wooden floors so that they don't scratch. And so I put one always on the bottom where you know, it hangs down. That way when you open the door and the wreath kind of moves like this a little bit, that way it's not scratching up your door. And then I put one always up here as well so that it doesn't kind of sway back and forth and rub. And then I also put one on the inside of the door where it kind of, you know, does that little hook over the door. I always put one right here so that it doesn't scratch the inside of your door either. And in addition to that, I don't know if you can see right here, I also stick one on the back side of the wreath, especially if I'm using ones like this. That way it doesn't scratch on my door there either. That way you're not having to touch up paint on your door because, please, nobody has time to do that. So that is my porch, friends. I am super excited for fall. Like I said, I have tons of videos planned, and now I am finally in a position that I will be able to do those videos for you. I've got some cooking videos, planner videos. I'm doing a totally new planner now, and have a different system for that. Some purse organizing videos, fall clothing, just all kinds of things that I have planned out, and of course my home fall tour, the fall decorating. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and like I said before, thank you so much for your patience during our transition here, and I'm so glad to be back behind the camera, or right now in front of it. If you're not already subscribed to this channel, I would love it if you would click on that subscribe button and to just get notifications every time I post a video. Go ahead and click on that bell as well, and that will automatically let you know that I have posted a video. That way you don't have to keep coming back and checking and all of that kind of stuff. It just makes it a little bit easier to follow along. And if you're not already a part of my Instagram community, go ahead and hop over there. I post pretty much daily over there, and so it's just another way for you to just kind of get to know me on a more personal level. I'm a very real person, and so over there you kind of see the behind the scenes of what goes on in my life, and with my kiddos, and just things that you know, are a little bit more real than what this is. And so I would love to have you join me over there as well. And until next time, friends, I just encourage you to create a life that you absolutely love living and will not need a vacation from. I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.
Wanna shake the ground, wanna break away, let loose. I'm tired of waiting, gotta make that move. All the neon signs, now they shout to me and you to write our story. Wanna shape the new.